All right, think about this, right? If in fact cases aren't being heard, right, jury trials aren't happening, that means people who are in jail waiting for their trials and their trial dates stay there. Meanwhile, more people get arrested. They're there. Their cases aren't heard. You can see how this could get really bad really quickly. Is there a solution? Will the system do something? Let's bring back in our think tank. Josh Teague, would you expect maybe some sweet plea offers coming down the pike here in our system of justice as things start to back up a little bit?
I think so. I think cases that looked like there was no way they would be able to settle are going to end up settling with a plea offer. I think clients who looked like they were going to be stuck with no bond, no bail, they're going to find a way to be out, whether that entails an ankle monitor or something that's just a little bit modified or a little bit different. I think everybody involved at this point realizes what we're facing. And I know around here, the sheriffs, the DAs, people we work with on a daily basis are looking for ways to keep the system moving.
Yeah, Randy, our system is clogged up enough as it is. And if you bring things to any sense of a halt for any length of period of time, you've got way too many people. Something's got to give. What's going to give?
Well, I think the smaller crimes, the misdemeanors, I think Josh is right. The heavier duty crimes, you hate to say it, but police officers, law enforcement, prosecutors, if they think somebody's guilty of murder and they sit a little bit longer in jail and they don't get their speedy trial like they used to get, a lot of people are not going to be that upset about it. What people will be upset about is the person who's in jail for the first time smoking a joint and gets arrested, or a misdemeanor, whatever it is, loitering. Those folks, I don't think we're going to spend the time or money or resources to lock them away. I think we're going to give them easy deals. Cops are going to look the other way. They're bigger fish to fry. But the big fish, they're going to fry a lot longer and a lot deeper, and they're going to sit in jail without a trial even longer than they otherwise would have, in my opinion.
And Marie, we're talking about, nationwide, not having groups of 10 or more together. I mean, when guys are in prison or women are in prison, there's a lot of people in not necessarily a lot of space. Perhaps they've got to keep them locked up longer periods of time during the day just to keep them separated.
It's true. I mean, it's really across the whole judicial system. It's causing a problem. I mean, I don't really know what's going on right now outside of New York, but our courts are shutting down. I had trials, depositions, court appearances all this week, and everything has been taken off the calendar. Everything has been pushed out till April, May, but this may be going on for 30, 60, 90 days. We really don't know how long this is going to go. So really the court system has to adjust with what's going on and be able to do trials remotely, depositions remotely, court hearings remotely. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess. I really, the only time I've seen anything like this was during 9/11. And since that time, we were able to make our whole computer system remote access. So my law office is functioning, but a lot of them aren't, and the courts certainly aren't. So,
yeah, but I'll tell you one judge that is not stopping his case is the judge in the trial we're covering here on CourtTV, the dating app murder trial. Take a listen.
Nobody's going to challenge the enormity of the issues before us as a society and before the parties and the courts, and I'm sure that was considered by the Supreme Court, and they're leaving it up to the various localities, assigned judges and chief judges, and obviously implied in that, obviously, to invite comments and positions of the various parties being directly impacted, and in this case would be the state of Florida and the defense. So, and it basically says that a case like this, where the trial has commenced, that may proceed to completion. And that's what we're going to do. I'll tell you what my biggest concern. I share your concerns, and I do not think that the state doesn't share your concerns either. Comes the 30th, we could be in tons more complicated situation than we are now. This issue in the state of Florida is yet to reach near the peak of everybody's concerns and the data and what have you. So things could change. And the first thing that could change things is the 14 people in the box.
Randy, are you surprised that this death penalty trial is continuing with all this doom looming around us?
Well, you know, it's just going to be one more case out of his way. If he doesn't get rid of it, it's going to sit in his inbox. He's got a lot of other cases ready to go. You know, I wouldn't want to be in that judge's shoes. You know, maybe the defense starts calling witness after witness after witness. Sooner or later, the judge is going to have to close the courtroom and say, case over. If they don't settle it or resolve it or get to closing arguments soon, he's going to have a tougher call than he's already had to make. But right now, he's trying to get it done and get that one checked off his box as one more out of the way.
Absolutely, and it will continue tomorrow. And Court TV legal correspondent Chanley Painter joins us with a preview of what we can expect tomorrow in the dating app murder trial.